Are you getting urinary urgency and frequency? Okay, let's talk about the bladder and how that's related to the nervous system and how we can very quickly and easily fix this. So, your bladder operates on that fight or flight sympathetic nervous system. So, when you get anxious, excited, stressed, nervous, and you start running to the bathroom, fidgeting a lot, and you start that mental gymnastics of like, oh my god, I've got to go, or else I've got to go, or else I'm gonna pee myself, I'm gonna leak, I'm gonna la la la, whatever it is, your bladder is going to get more excited, more excitable. The detrusor muscle that lines your bladder is going to quiver more, and it's going to increase your urinary urgency feeling. So, what do? Step one, you get the urge to go, and you know that those urges come in waves, right? So, if you ignore the urge to go, that urge goes away and it'll come back later, right? That urge will be stronger the next time because your bladder continued to fill in the meantime. So, just like training a dog, we're going to train your bladder. When your dog comes up to the table and asks for food and you're eating, do you give it the food? No, because you don't want to train your dog to beg you for food at the table. That's not polite, right? So, if your bladder is begging you to go to the bathroom, all we want to do is get past that urge and wait till the urge has subsided, and then we can go to the bathroom. So you tell the dog, go lay down, right? And it goes and lays down, and then you give it the treat, right? Just like a dog, we're going to have our bladder get past the urge. So, how do we do this? How do we get past the urge when we're like, oh my God, I gotta go or else? And you start running to the bathroom, you start fidgeting. Well, your dog's gonna get excited when it sees you running to the bathroom and fidgeting, right? It's like, great, where are we going? What are we doing? I love doing this. And your bladder is similar. It loves to be empty, it loves to pee. So we need to get it to calm down. So the first thing, when you get that urge and you start that panic, right? We've got to calm you back down. We've got to bring you back to your fight or flight parasympathetic nervous system. Go over some breathing. I have some breathing videos. So go ahead and check out my YouTube channel under the breathing playlist. There's some 360 breathing. I want you to do that. So 360 breathing, take some diaphragmatic 360 breaths. Give me at least 2 or 3. Those should already make you feel more calm if you're doing them correctly. Just not a chest breath, okay? Make sure you're doing those 360 breaths properly. Number 2, you're gonna go ahead and if you're still on the urge, right? If we still have that urge, any of these techniques are just to get you past the urge. So if you still have the urgency after you try those 360 breaths, you can go ahead and you can point and flex your toes, right? You can, so squeezing your calves, whether you're sitting, whether you're standing, and you can do a calf raise, or whether you're sitting on the ground and your feet are touching the ground and you do the calf raise, right? From here, you are going to squeeze your calves. We can try distraction techniques. So you could look around. You could say, what's that sign say? What's that say? What's this bottle label read? Whatever. You're just going to read something, distract yourself. What's that billboard say? What's that sign say? Okay, just distracting the mind. And then I want you to think positive mental thoughts. I'm in control. I'm in charge. I am the master of my Chihuahua bladder, right? I'm the master here. I have time. I am going to make it because my bladder can expand. It's got these like accordion like grooves in it, and it does expand. It can hold up to 4 cups of fluid. That's a lot of fluid. When you do finally get past this urge, then you can walk calmly to the bathroom. I don't want you to go past the urge and wait till the next urge comes, because then it's going to be harder to get the Chihuahua bladder to calm down, right? Because it's really got to go. But I want you to be able to go to the bathroom after that urge subsides. So once we get calm, we go calmly sit down on the toilet. Let's talk about how you sit on the toilet. This matters, right? So if I'm sitting on the toilet, let's pretend my box is the toilet. I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm going to calmly inhale, relax. When I inhale and relax, the urine should flow. I should not be pushing. You should not be pushing urine out. So you're going to go ahead and relax and let urine flow. When you're done, I want to make sure you're fully done and you didn't just withhold some urine because of all the anxiety, right? So fully, you could try to rock back and forth, do some pelvic rocks on the toilet. You could rock back and forth, side to side, circle, circle, do a little bladder dance, right? You could even try, I'm going to turn sideways for you, tapping. This is just a light tap, 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 like knock, knock, is anyone home? Tapping on the bladder. And see, did that stimulate it to contract more? And you're not contracting. Remember, your bladder lining is contracting. So did the bladder tapping help? You could take the deep breaths. You could even wipe, right? Stand up, sit back down, and redo all of that. It doesn't take that much time to go to the bathroom. You don't need to be in a hurry to get off the toilet. You have time. You can take an extra 10 seconds to make sure you fully emptied your bladder so your bladder doesn't give you another urge signal in 5 minutes. All right, I need you to try these techniques, see what works for you, see what doesn't, and let me know how it goes.